briefly share with you the most valuable lesson, one of the most valuable lessons I've learned in my entire life. So listen up, because this is good. At least I think it's good. But over the last decade of my life, I have absolutely 100% changed my life in the way I feel about myself. And I used to have no idea that I had a say in how I felt about myself. If I had a say in my moods or what my self-esteem was like, I kind of basically was a passenger, sitting in the passenger seat and letting life situations drive where I went emotionally. But I have learned, I can't believe it took me 20 plus years, almost 30 years to learn this, but happiness is a choice. But it's a choice you have to work really hard, and you have to develop your mind in order to have access to make that choice. 10 years ago, I was basically surviving to make it through every day. That's the best I could live. That's the best I could do. At the time, I was going through pretty severe depression, and I was severely anorexic. And thankfully, I woke up to the fact that I had a massive problem, and I was ready and willing, and I wanted more than anything to find myself again and to find my happiness again. And I fought for it. I worked extremely hard for it because I finally learned that I deserved better than surviving through every day. I deserved better than looking in the mirror and hating what I saw looking back at me. And happiness really has become now something that I can choose. And that doesn't mean I win the battle every single day. I definitely had one of those days, a couple days ago actually, one of those, alone in your hotel room, eating brownies, watching The Bachelorette by yourself. You can't stoop much lower than that. But I decided I didn't want to stay there because storms will come. Not every day is going to be a little sunshine, but I've realized that happiness is a state of being. It's not a mood swing, it's not a situation. It doesn't come from outward activities or events. Happiness is a state of being. And through these last 2 years, my father went through cancer. And as we went through this experience as a family, it was one of the hardest things, if not the hardest thing I've ever experienced. However, amongst the saddest and most devastating event of my life, some of the most special experiences that I'll never forget came from that time period because we had an inner sense of joy that we had chosen, even amongst sadness. And the storms will come, and you can't predict when they'll come or how long they will come. And we all deserve to feel sad and experience those emotions, but we can also learn to dance in the rain. We don't have to look at other gardens and wish we were planted there. We can bloom where we're planted, and I 100% believe in this. And it's changed my life. And so that's what this next song is about. It's about finding the magic inside of you, because no matter if you can see it or not, it's there. Finding the light inside of yourself, learning to grow it, because you deserve better. You deserve happiness. We all deserve that. And that's what makes us the kind of people that spread light and spread joy and make the world a livable, not only livable, an amazing place. So that's what this next song is about. It's called First Light.